Hey. Suspicious. What the? Hey. What the?
So this was the general situation when What do you think, Yagami-san?
Do you think Ihara and Mamiya-san were riding the...
Oh yeah, Mamiya-san commuted by train. Same goes for Ihara, actually, but he was off that day. Supposedly he was going to see his wife, even though they're separated. He said the thought of his wife had him flustered, and he couldn't force himself to board the train. He always had an excuse ready for anything you asked him, including the harassment charges. He pled not guilty, but the evidence, there wasn't a single argument we could make in court to establish reasonable doubt.
Safe to say he did it. But on the same day, he knew his... Pretty clear it wasn't a spontaneous need to grab some ass.
I agree. It's almost like all the commotion around the harassment might have been planned out. Maybe everything was.
Yeah. He really played everyone by turning harassed. No matter how much evidence points to him as a killer, he can deny it with complete immunity.
This is getting crazier by the...
At the very least, he had something to do with it. Some connect... Whatever his plan is.
To what? Getting revenge for his son?
I think so.
Who do you think his accomplice is? Ihara's a veteran cop. Think maybe he knows how to hire an... If so, he could have just...
Sure. But assassins cost an arm and a leg. He wasn't rich before.
No. He barely scraped up enough to cover his lawsuit.
Not so.
Hey, it's Shiosaki.
What's up, Sari-san?
I'm scheduling an interview with Ihara tomorrow at the Tokyo Detention Center. We'll take a taxi from Genda's if that all works for you.
Sounds good. But I need to head back.
Something you forgot to do?
Yeah. It involves Ihara's motive, which would be... So I want to confirm if Mikoshiba really bullied the kid. And the best person to ask...
All right. Then I'll let you...
Cool. Then I'll... And stay down. Got a minute?
No, not for you.
What if I told you it's looking more and more likely Ihara-san had a hand in Mikoshiba's death?
Well, it doesn't concern me.
Ihara-san believes Mikoshiba tormented Toshiro-kun so badly that he took his own life. But neither the third-party investigation nor the courts were on his side. So what's the truth here? You know, don't you? What really happened between Mikoshiba and Toshiro?
Why do you keep asking? I said I don't know!
I'm going to the detention center tomorrow to get some answers out of Ihara-san.
What?
I saw where Mikoshiba was murdered. He endured no shortage of cruelty before he died. They tortured him, you know. They broke all his fingers before they slit his throat.
No.
And somehow Ihara-san knew Mikoshiba would be killed on the day he got caught for groping. It's like he did it to prove he had nothing to do with the murder. But maybe that wasn't his real objective at all.
Huh?
I think he wanted to signal that he'd finally avenged his son.
The body belongs to a guy named Hiro Mikoshiba.
If I'm gonna face him tomorrow, I can't go in. So, 4 years ago, that's all I want to know.
My answer won't change. There's no
Are you sure about that? Take a look at this.
That's...
Toshiro Ihara, your student. If you can look at him and say Mikoshiba played no... In fact, you'll never hear a word from me again. So which is...
"4 years ago, not long after I'd transferred here to teach English, I was trying my best to get acclimated, and I was finally... One day, after school, I was out on the roof taking a break. I called out to him to ask what was wrong, but he shushed me and kept running. Moments later, I told him I hadn't seen him.
So Mikoshiba was...
Yes. Toshiro-kun told me whenever he'd leave school with Mikoshiba-kun and his friends, they'd force him to... At first, they'd try to pass it off. They said since he lowered the class average on tests, he ought to buy them all drink. And Mikoshiba-kun, he was having too much fun with it to stop. He started offering tutoring sessions to Toshiro-kun. Only so they'd even break into his house while his mother was at work and take the money, and if he couldn't pay, they'd beat him up at school or...
Didn't anybody see what was really happening?
The teachers either saw nothing or turned a blind eye. Anyway, mind you, this teacher had tenure, title, and years of experience under his... Do you know what he told me? He said not to cause a commotion because...
Why does that not...
To be honest, it was hard to paint such an outwardly model student in a negative light. There was also no hard evidence to support. Someone still should have stepped in to help.
You tried.
The only thing I tried was to keep... But unfortunately, on the first morning of the 3rd trimester, Toshiro-kun tied a towel to his doorknob and hung himself in his room.
And that's when you confronted Mikoshiba, right? You asked...
I did. Mikoshiba-kun pretended to know nothing. He was more careful, shaken even, from then on. In all honesty, when I heard a third-party committee was investigating, students were asked to fill out and many of them wrote down exact...
Hold on. Didn't the court end up declaring there was no substantial evidence of bullying? How could...
First of all, the committee never interviewed anyone directly. Those questionnaires... And the teacher of those boys was the one who collected them. Each time he came across any mention of bullying, he'd tell... Also, he wouldn't get blamed in the end for ignoring the warning signs.
So that...
A few students did speak up about the bullying online, but their Toshiro-kun's parents were completely caught off guard. His mother worked through the day, and his father... That made it that much easier for the teacher to cover up all... He made that statement without even consulting the principal or the chair. So, right before Mikoshiba-kun graduated, there was no evidence of bullying.
What the hell?
In Japan, less than 3% are proven to be linked to bullying. But Ihara-san wasn't satisfied, so he sued Seiryo High. As the trial dragged on, Of course, my intention was to let it before that could happen. That damn teacher came with the school's attorney to see how I would testify.
They didn't want you making them look...
Of course not. That's when I first learned what he did with those They had no choice but to reveal everything to me, to try and sway me to their side. I guess they were... After all, I don't think he'd spoken to his parents about... So yes, that's why there was no... It wasn't like I had a... The school attorney saw fit to remind me that the law says innocent until proven guilty. And if I couldn't produce tangible evidence, then I shouldn't be accusing Mikoshiba-kun.
So it was witness tampering. That is... It must have been incredible.
What I should have done was told... What else could I have really done for as much as I've...
So what happened to the teacher who covered all this up?
He transferred to another school. To think he's still standing at a podium somewhere. Even so, I don't have the right to place the blame solely on him.
Maybe, but in that case, Mikoshiba's bullying of Toshiro, or those questionnaires getting discarded. Have you ever told anyone else?
No. I've been silent. Yagami-san. You know what? Back when I was a student in high school, I witnessed bullying firsthand. There was this kid. My classmates pushed him too far. And one day he just jumped off the roof.
Off the roof?
By some miracle, he survived the fall. And he's been in a coma for the last 13 years. Nobody knows if he'll ever wake up. His name is Mitsuru, and he may never open his eyes to the world again. His mom watches him, but she works full-time. She's a higher-up in the government.
I'm sorry to hear it.
The worst part is that his teacher knew. He even talked to the bullies about it. But all he said was, don't overdo it. But afterward, the public eviscerated him. He had to quit his teaching job. And yet, for poor Toshiro-kun, nobody was held responsible at all. And that includes me.
But if anyone was going to take responsibility for that, Mikoshiba should have been first in line. I'm sure Ihara-san must have thought the same thing.
You know what I wanted to be as a kid? I was so innocent, I wanted to be a teacher. And after Mitsuru-kun's tragedy, I felt practically obligated. And still, I just let history repeat itself.
Yagami-san. So, this is Ito...
Alright, Takanashi-san, we made it.
Okay.
Who is it?
Kotoko?
Mike? What are you doing here?
I came by because I wanted to apologize.
Just go home. I'm busy.
Kotoko, come on.
Go away!
Itakura-san, just a moment. It's very important. This is
Amasawa? Miss
Takanashi-san's been working as a sugar baby for you. She says she won't quit until...
She's a what? For me?
Itakura-san, we know that your scholarship's about Takanashi-san has been working as a sugar...
What?
Even though she's just been through a... Now, Kotoko... But hang on. What have you done? And why would you do something like that for me?
Well, it's because I wasn't there for you when you needed me. Instead of
So you
being...
started selling yourself to cover a stranger's tuition? Are you stupid? Why would you even think the school would accept your money?
Why do you call yourself a stranger? You're my best friend!
That's not my point. I mean... Hello?
Kotoko, do you remember when you told the shyest and... If anyone makes fun, you inspired me. I turned my back. I've been wanting to say, I'm sorry.
Serious, just go home.
Hang on!
Itakura-san. Hello.
Okay?
Do you think you could reconsider that last part? She's not gonna quit being a sugar baby until you're back at... But we stop today? I don't think you want that kind of thing on your conscience.
Well... There's just...
Is that a mystery you're reading? Are you a fan?
Yeah, I guess.
Maybe you'd be interested in joining the if being around your classmates would be too much. That should make it easier to work your way up to attending class.
Let's dial this back a bit. Why should anyone have to go to school? It's an institution to educate the uneducated, and that's all. To get people into a state where maybe they'll be of use to society. School is fine for people who lack intelligence and initiative. I don't. So I certainly...
Right. School isn't everything. I mean, I never graduated high school, and I've made my way through things just fine.
See? Then what's the...
Well, hanging around the school, becoming a counselor, I'm realizing that I might have become an adult without...
Being a kid?
Yeah. Both Amasawa and all the rabbits. They're living their lives to the fullest with their friends. It makes... It's of course, if you come...
Well...
And you'll come
only...
back.
Oh, you don't...
Alright, Kotoko.
Yes.
By the way...
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Ah.
Amasawa.
Yes.
Hmm? Does that mean...
That being said,
Yes.
I see.
Yes. Yagami-san,
Does that mean...
if I were to guess,
Hmm?
yes.
What was that? Unbelievable.
Yagami-san.
Ah,
Yagami-san! Thank you very much! Yes!
waste.
Hell yeah!
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございました。
Great. More of them. Really, guys? Let's go! Hell yeah! Let go! And stay down. Excuse me.
ありがとうございました。
Hmm? By the way,
Sure.
I see. Hmm?
Wait.
Huh. What? Who's a good boy? This way, huh? Doing great. This way, huh? Doing great. Hmm? Excuse me. What? I see. Hmm.
お願いね。
Hmm? This way, huh? Doing great. Got something? Doing great. This way, huh? Got something? Excuse me.
嘘。
Hey. No way. Hey. In other words, no, excuse me.
お願いします。
Who's a good boy? Hmm? Seriously?
Yagami-san!
Nope.
It can't be. Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Does that mean...
What?
Hey.
I'm sorry.
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございました。
Really, guys?
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございました。いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございました。
Got a song in mind? Go ahead and pick a costume.
Awesome. Yeah, pretty cool. What do you think?
Which step should we work on? Got a song in mind? Which step should we work on? Go ahead and pick a costume. Got a song in mind?
Okay, let's go. And a 1, and a 2. Here goes nothing. And a 1, and a 2.
Hey, we're looking good. Yagami-san.
Hmm? Hey. Hey.
Ah.
Hmm?
Totoko.
Hey.
No.
Hey. Huh. What?
Itakura.
Not bad.
Itakura-san.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. What a waste. What is going on? Having a party?
Hey, welcome back. Care for a drink, Yagami-san?
Heads up.
Now make yourself at home. Not that you haven't already.
Who, me? Well, whatever do you mean?
Kuwana's fine. He just swung by to have a chat with you, man. Not that I mind hanging out over beers and shogi.
Kaito's a gentleman and a scholar. I like your style.
What do you want with me?
Check it out, Yagami-san. You're only here to get to the bottom of that Hiro Mikoshiba kid's murder, right? That's gotta be the reason the Yokohama Leomang attacked you, isn't it? All I'm saying is that you've gotta cut me in, man.
Thanks, but I've got enough help.
So some hotshot detective strolls into town and tries to leave the local guy out in the cold? No offense, but that's not gonna fly.
You gonna play your turn? Just finish your game and go home already.
When you benefit from someone who knows the scene? You know, I can get you anywhere in a Jincho above or below ground.
Aren't you expensive?
I'll give you a first-time customer price. I'm not about to sit here and let some outsider swoop in and take all the credit alone. And that means I guess I'm gonna chill here until you give me the nod.
It's Tsukumo and Sugiura's place as far as I'm concerned. Not even my call to make.
I welcome having more company. The more the merrier. That'll be the agency motto.
I don't really care.
Such a nice office. I'm gonna love it here.
Yagami-shi, guess what? The internet picked up on the Ihara link to Mikoshiba. The trending sentiment is that he killed him in an act of vengeance.
They've
for his...
already figured that.
Son of a bitch student teacher should burn in hell for bullying a kid all the way to suicide. Mikoshiba was a damn psychopath. Ihara is the vigilante groper. And that's not even the trolls.
So the news is blowing up on the net, huh?
In internet terms, this is only the first spark that could ignite into a fire. Not even what I'd call viral.
Then who's lighting the spark? The people responsible for Mikoshiba's murder?
I'll have to go down a few more rabbit holes before I can make that call, I'm afraid.
Gotcha.
That said, some posts are kinda suspicious. This one here, for instance. Ihara totally called the location of the body at his trial. The fact that he did that never really even went public, as far as I can tell.
It was kept off the record?
When Ihara got arrested, the cop-turned-groper story and his sexual battery charges were huge news. It was all the media could talk about. But by the time his trial rolled around, the news had already moved on. His guilty verdict barely made a blip.
Fellas, I told you I wanted to be kept in the loop on this stuff. You saying Mikoshiba had more than one killer? And where are they now? You think these lunatics are still hanging around Ijincho?
It's been over 2 months already, man. If they were here, they're probably long gone by now. Another peaceful day in Ijincho, right? Check outside.
It's the Liumang. The White Mask again.
Let's go, Chuck!
I'll catch you later.
Not bad.
You're not getting away this time!
Asshole.
Hold up!
Too slow! Try to keep up.
Get away!
Try to keep up.
Hold up!
So slow.
Hold up!
Too slow.
Give it up, all right? Oh, great. Where am I? You lure me here?
Don't worry, man. I'm not planning on killing you tonight.
Okay, but why else would you take off the mask?
Because from this point forward, Ijincho is closed. You won't be coming back. I'm Tesso. For what it's worth, I'm an officer candidate of the Yokohama Liumang. I hear you took out some of my masked boys the other day.
Oh, you mean those guys who thought they could sneak up on me in the afternoon?
Maybe if you hadn't resisted at the time, you'd be in a lot less pain than you're about to be in the near future.
Who's paying you to try to take me down?
This is a job that came down from the top of the org. I don't know who hired us, and to be honest, I don't give a shit either. But
Ripping up a kick-ass detective like you sure sounds like a good time. None of you guys make a move! I want to see if the rumors are true, so I get first taste. Show me what you got. Yagami!
Let's go.
to ribbon!
Let's do this!
Let's see what you You're gonna bleed! Slice you to ribbon! You're gonna bleed!
Let's go!
Shit! Sasso!
What happened to standing still?
Look out below!
Running a little late tonight, aren't we, Kaito-san?
Yeah, my bad. Had to punch my way through a few guys.
Hey, you gotta run for it. If you stick around, it's not gonna matter how many lives you've got.
Yeah, but if I run now, who's gonna pay for Tsukumo's window then?
Huh? For fuck's sake, I'll just pay for it. Now get out of there.
You got a deal.
Doc! Path's all...
I'm on my way! Let's do this.
Come get some. Bring it on.
Let's go.
Come get some. Bring it on. Come get some.
we done here?
Yagami!
Yeah? You want something? What was it? Tesso?
Just want to say, I'm impressed. I wasn't expecting you to take out all these guys.
Thanks. But if...
Yeah, right. If the request comes through again, I'm taking it. Me and my...
Hey, not bad, man. A lot of young folks look up to Tesso, so gaining his respect is gonna...
All I want to know is if the Liu Mom...
Wouldn't go that far. Tesso's... But hey, at least they probably won't blindside you anymore.
Guess that is a step forward.
Anyway, we should...
We're leaving?
Too fast.
And stay down.
What is
Go.
Keep going.
What a waste.
Let's roll.
And stay down.
Let's go.
What is it?
Why is this so bad? What a waste.
Let's hit it.
Relax, man.